jumps onto the number 2 story of the morning. A really interesting item here by Brianna Riley, our new defense reporter, looking at how she writes a common ritual during the increasingly regular government shutdown fights is for the individual military branches to write to lawmakers warning how a funding lapse would threaten national defense. But that practice may not hold this time around. None of the different, kind of branches are writing or have already sent these letters. A very different time for the military under the Trump administration, largely also because they got a bunch of funding with the One Big Beautiful Bill and other government funding. So it's not as if they're not kind of their coffers aren't flush here.
They're flush with cash. But this
Right.
shows also why Republicans might not be as worried about a shutdown, to be honest with you, because usually it's the Pentagon needs money. The Pentagon needs money. We need, this is going to be damage. And listen, the CR is still probably going to be damaging to the Pentagon because let's just be clear. I mean, they could reprogram there's a lot of things they could do, but they have a lot of cash. And that was, that's one of the reasons that we thought going back months ago that they were going to have a shutdown. because the it's not as dire of a situation for the Pentagon as it has been in the past during previous shutdowns. And by the way, we'll ask Jeffries about this today, but or maybe we won't, but I would like to ask him about this. But the Republicans are going to do, I assume this is their playbook all the time. They will do funding for narrow slices of the government, DHS, TSA, DoD, FBI, all those kinds of things.
Sure.
And that'll be interesting to see how Democrats handle that. So, that's always their play, and they can get all those things, not all of them, but it becomes more difficult to vote against those in the Senate.